hidden keys. Do you feel like your phone's going to interrupt you? There we go. Do you feel like there are some hidden keys to this life? Do you feel like there's some things that if you just kind of understood more, or if you've seen something in a new way, or there's something that's just not quite clear, and if it became clear, everything would be different? Maybe there is some hidden keys, and maybe they're not hidden. Maybe we are just choosing to see them whenever the time is right. Namaste, welcome everyone. This is day number 329 of 365, A Life of Bliss 365. One quote every day from the book A Life of Bliss, a Living Transmission. Channel through this one from our dear non-physical friends and teachers AnandA, here to assist us, humanity, in remembering who we are and why we are here. And today we are here to talk about the hidden keys. So if you're joining live, please put in the comments, let us know that everything's working okay, because we're on a new location and it's very bright and it's very hot and the internet is going to work absolutely magnificently and perfectly. And just make sure it's not going to fall down. So if you put in the comments, please just let us know the sound is okay. It looks like everything is fine. And I'm just going to get right into the quote. Please share the feed if you feel called, whatever platform you're joining on. And we shall get into the quote for day 329. So this is one of the quotes where it's good to go back to day 328, 327 to give a little bit of context. Each quote is standalone, but this follows on in communication and transmission. So if you haven't seen, go back on the YouTube playlist and see day 328, 327 before this one. Although we are timeless beings. We share this now so that you may in your communications begin to see within your language the hidden keys, the hidden phrases, that which is hidden in plain sight. Communication. Uni. One. Uni. One. One communication. One communication. You are speaking to yourself. Always have, always will. This is the only communication. There is one. So communication in the seeming sense that one being talks to another is like your heart speaking to your head. Yes, there are differences. Yes, there is uniqueness. Yes, there are different ways in which they present. Yet, they are within the one body, within the one being that is. Different reflections, different projections, one true being. And so, revealing the hidden keys, there are two ideas here shared about these hidden keys. In the beginning, let there be light. There was the Word. In our words, in our phrases, there are hidden keys that we use somehow, sometimes unwittingly, unknowingly. Sorry, there's a tractor going past. We use terms and phrases unwittingly and unknowingly, and then we use terms and phrases in a positive prayer, affirmation, speaking of what we want, not what we do want. Speaking of what we want, not what we don't want. Using the word as this hidden key that reveals the logos, that reveals the word within, the who we are behind what appears to be. And also it's talking about the hidden keys. So it's like the heart and the head present very differently, express very differently, or experience very differently, yet they're within the one body being. And so the hidden key is that the head is not separate from the heart. The toes are not separate from the feet. The fingers are not separate from the hand. They are individual expressions, unique ways in which the one being, the one body, in this microcosm of the macrocosm expresses. So the hidden keys, we can say they're hidden from one level of consciousness, but they're never hidden in truth. The heart doesn't hide from the head, the fingers don't hide from the hand. They're just different expressions of the one thing. And so the cells in your knees and the cells in, like the neurons in your brain, aren't really hidden from each other. Although they can communicate, when you're focused as only being a neuron, as you're focused as only being a knee cell, a skin cell, your focus and your purpose in the one body being doesn't always make it necessary for you to be aware of the skin cells, the finger cells, the digestion system. Everything's interrelated, everything's interpenetrating, everything is communicating continuously with itself. But there's certain times and certain purposes. Let's say your digestion system was focusing on what your hair looked like today. It wouldn't work very well. If you know the cells of the feet want to become a liver cell, it wouldn't function. It wouldn't serve its purpose. And while they're always connected, and while they are one, and they're within the one body being, they have different purposes and different meanings and different seasons and different reasons. So the hidden keys are in one side hidden, and in the other hand never hidden. They're all within the one body being. But when we extrapolate this now to us, like the question we asked at the beginning, is there something that I just don't get about life? Is there something I just don't get about relationships or my body or the world or God or health or whatever? Insert any worldly experience, bodily experience, spiritual experience, emotional experience. Is there something that I cannot see, that I do not know, that I cannot remember, that is not clear to me at this point? And if I were to know it, everything would be different, everything would be changed, everything would be much clearer, everything would be much easier. If we know that every key is hidden within the one body being that we are, then we actually see that it's not hidden. And we know that at 747, we know that if it serves a purpose for the cells in the knee to know what it's like to be a liver cell, it will appear itself. If they need to communicate, and they do, every cell of every being, of every body, is conscious and alive and communicating continuously. But like we said, there are certain times and purposes, reasons and seasons for everything. If there is a key, a hidden key that is to be revealed to you, it will be revealed to you, not with your effort, not with your spiritual practice, not with trying. It will be revealed through and as the revelation of life itself. The perfect system. And like our bodies, when our bodies are in our natural state, their natural habitat, their natural way of being, they work perfectly. Go back to when you woke up this morning. What did you have to do to start your endocrine system, to fire neurons, to get your digestive system going, to beat your heart, to breathe you? What did you do? Nothing. Nada. You didn't do anything. It happens. This life-sustaining process of life itself that we are an expression of is perfect. It's always perfect. And we are receiving the fullness of that perfection at all times, but then we filter it through conditioning, we filter it through limited beliefs, we filter it through thoughts, feelings, actions, words that condition the perfection into a limited aspect of that. So we are always receiving the fullness of the perfection that we are. We are not always expressing and experiencing the fullness of the perfection that we are. But everyone, everywhere, everywhere, and everyhow is the perfection. And we're just experiencing degrees of that perfection. So the hidden keys are hidden and not hidden. The good news is that they're not hidden. The better news is, even when they're hidden within you. The even better news is, Whenever they are to be revealed, they will reveal themselves in perfect time and in the perfect way, in the exact order, in the exact perfect positioning and placement and timing for you, for your word, for your relationships, for your body, for your work and service in the world, for your abundance. They will be revealed. Because just in the same way as you didn't do anything to beat your heart, to breathe you, to fire up your neurons or endocrine system, we're not actually doing anything here. It just appears that way. We get to have the experience that we're making this all happen, that we're creating our reality. In the sense that we create something from a nothing. We are creating our version of what already exists. We are revealing what is already here, and that is unique. We get to look from infinite perspectives at the one thing looking back upon itself in a unique way. But we're not creating anything. We're revealing what is already here. The hidden keys are within you. They're not hidden, truly, but we can play that game, and we know that in the perfection and in the patience and in the presence, all will be revealed. And ultimately, we will see that we are the hidden key. This is the contemplation for day number 329. And as always, now we're invited to drop everything, drop every word that has been shared for the 11 minutes and 33 seconds that we've been here. Drop all concordant or discordant thoughts. Drop all reactions or responses that came in your mind, your body, your emotions to what was shared here. Drop all surrounding environmental, sensual experiences, anything of the senses. Drop your idea of who you are, who you have been, or who you're going to be. Drop the idea of spirituality, of ascension, of awakening, of falling asleep, of forgetting, of remembering. Drop everything. Drop the idea of past. Dropping the idea of future. Letting go of even the concept called present moment. We drop to a sacred silence as we allow what is to be what is, as what is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for joining this daily journey. We will continue every day, 329 days in. We're back in Europe, and I will give an update on our trip to the ancient land of Kem and being in the King's Chamber on 8/8 and all that transpired from that. And also the pranic journey. I will also give updates on those once we get settled and get a space and a place to share it. If you are enjoying these transmissions, I invite you to please share them. Share them far and wide. If you feel called, share them on and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You got the playlist with all the videos there, easy to find. And if you know those who have ears to hear and eyes to see and hearts to feel, share it with them. And until next time, from my heart to yours, the divine in me sees, loves, and honors the divine in you. Namaste. We are